Hello and welcome to another edition of UFO Video Addicts. Let me give you a preview of what I got coming up in this video. The first are two UFOs seen over a nuclear power plant. Not too sure where this is at. Let's see. Also have this. This is an older video from 2011 of some strange lights happening over this volcano. Sakurajima volcano. I think that's how you pronounce that. Anyways, I'll take a look at that. Also have this video here of some strange lights, but I'm not too sure if this is maybe a reflection off of this mirror. You know, at first I thought that, but I'm not positive about that. So we'll take a look at that. Also have some high strangeness going on in the clouds on this Facebook post. And here is a video. This is a long video. It's almost like 30 minutes long, but it's just some guy who's got this camera that can pick up infrared or a thermoscope, and he's picking up objects flying around in the sky that he can't see with the naked eye. Also have this video here. This is another one. It's almost an hour and a half long, but it's based on the Russian KGB book of alien races. So, it's just one different alien race after another for an hour and a half. Also have this Reddit clip here of, this is from the show Sightings. I don't know how long ago this was broadcast, but this is from a 1948 encounter by this Thomas F. Mantell. And in this episode, they actually talked to, I think it was the radar operator, or someone who was the last person to speak to Mantell before he crashed and died. And I have this video here that provides evidence that seems to indicate that people in the past, in our ancient past, were most likely landing ships on our planet because they were building these giant platforms out of giant rocks that they were cutting out of the bedrock, and then later on, like the Romans built on top of that. But definitely it seems to indicate that the base was built much longer than what the Romans built. Anyways, we'll take a look at that. And then last is another article. The last time I had posted something that seemed to indicate that, that the Pyramid of Giza, was not a burial chamber like a lot of Egyptologists or quackademics, want to try and say. But this shows evidence that that the pyramids are able to focus electromagnetic energy somehow. So yeah, there's more proof that these things had some type of purpose, as opposed to being burial chambers that some people, want to claim. But anyways, let's go to this first video here. These again, these are I think they're underwater neighbors coming to make sure that the kids don't blow the planet up. Anyways, I can't, play the whole video. But, nuclear energy must really, really be unstable, because it's obvious that they've been monitoring us and our use of this material for a very, very long time. Anyways, a link to this will be in the description. Now, this is a video from 2011. Now, it's over 6 minutes long. Now, you see down here in this section, there's nothing going on. And, and I'm not sure if this is in real time or if this is sped up because of the way you see the clouds moving. But you're going to see some light sparking here or flaring up here, and then later on in the video, I'm not too sure if we're going to be able to see, but there are objects that randomly start flying out of this thing. Anyways, check this out. Oh yeah, now down here, this is this light that starts flashing, and now you're seeing it's going to get huge. Yeah, I definitely think this is also some kind of time lapse because it goes from night to day, and I believe, yeah, this is daytime. This down here looks like a road, but it doesn't seem like there's a lot of activity. Now, let me just jump ahead here real quick. Because, yeah, after a while, you're going to see these lights out here. And initially, I thought that these could be stars because, I think that it's getting dark. And, yeah, this is maybe some kind of nighttime camera. Yeah, I still think these are stars. But, yeah, you see how those lights are shooting out? Now, some people have said that it could be cars driving by and that this is a time lapse, and that's just, the way you see the cars moving. But I don't think that's what that is. Anyways, let me just jump ahead a little more here. Yeah, you see these lights here? Now, again, I think this part here is nighttime. But, it must be some kind of a camera. Yeah, there's that light effect again. And it looks like there's something else going on out here. Or there's maybe just a reflection of the light. Yeah, see, what is that light shooting out? Now, yeah, see, now, again, I'm not too sure where it's at, but after a while, you're going to see something shoot out of here twice. I think near the end, too. Yeah, see, now look at all these lights out here. Now, at first I thought, maybe this is nighttime. Yeah, so could that, what this is going on here, this is night, are just stars. But there are definitely objects that are shooting out of this, but I'm not going to play the whole thing. Anyways, link will be in the description. Let's go to this video here. Yeah, no, this one here, I believe this person is shooting out a window, and there's a road here. So now at first I thought that that these are reflection of cars driving by, but I've watched it a few times and I'm not positive that that's what it is. Anyways, check this out.
What the hell? It's like a freaking battle. Whoa! Welcome to Las Vegas.
Yeah, you know what? That's the whole thing. Yeah, I tried to watch it to see if could be the cars. Is it time when the cars are going by? But it's not. Anyways, link will be in the description. Check that out. Now, yeah, this is another one of these strange ones. Let me see if I can go full screen on this. Okay, yeah. Check out this high strangeness.
Check ça. Appelle-moi Jess, s'il te plaît.
Yeah, now, is that some type of natural phenomenon, or, is there something else going on there? Anyways, link will be in the description. I'm just going to play a real short portion of this video where this guy's initially filming this thing, and then I think it's like 3 other objects come into the screen. And then, look at this. This is like a 30-minute video, and then, the rest of the video is this guy explaining what he does. But anyways, check this out.
Take my eyes off this so I'll lose it. See where I'm pointing at? You see anything up there? Whatever it is, you can't see it. Only gets off heat. Oh, it just took a jog to the left, right. Oh, there's 4 of them. Flying in a pattern. 3 of them, I mean. I went to those. There's 3 of them flying in a formation, Donnie. You don't see them?
Anyways, that's how this video starts, Link will be in the description. Definitely check it out. Later on he explains, how he does it and things like that and what he's seen. Okay, now, yeah, this is another one of these super long videos, but, basically it's the KGB, the Russian book of all the different alien races that they supposedly have encountered. So let me just play a little bit of this.
Changed advanced technology to the government. According to Alex Collier, the reptilian civilizations that we know today in Boots are all genetic manipulated half-breeds of the original Chikar race. Burrowers. Another mutation of the saurian or serpent race that is capable of burrowing through the earth. Possibly quadrupedal as well as bipedal, these have been known to use their natural boring abilities to create artificial tunnels like moles, or even spontaneously produced cave-ins. The latter has allegedly been used in attempts to entrap or kill unsuspecting intruders into the underground domains. These may possess a highly developed biosensing system. Blue people. The blues are said to have translucent skin, large almond-shaped eyes, and small of stature. The main issue of their teaching was pursue your passion, follow your own way, do your own thing. Don't be pressured into being anything but what and who you are.
Anyways, that's this whole video. Almost an hour and a half of all the different alien races that supposedly the KGB have encountered. Link will be in the description. Let's go through this one here. This is just over 7 minutes. I'm not going to play the whole thing, even though it is a Reddit. I don't think it's going to be taken down. But anyways, I just want to play this part here where the guy talks about or he describes what Mantell actually saw.
Mantell instructed his wingman to load his guns, and someone else had to have seen the threat also. How did he describe the object?
He said it was about 200 feet across, probably 70, 75 feet thick. It has observation windows from the top section around. He moved around it again, and he said it's metallic, dull aluminum color. And he said, well, now he's trying to move away. I'm going to close in for a better look. And that's the last thing he ever said.
The Air Force speculated that Mantell was suffering hallucinations caused by anoxia, the medical term for lack of oxygen. Was Captain Mantell coherent when he was talking to you?
In my opinion, he had control right on through. I have worked people with anoxia, and in my opinion, he wasn't suffering. He was in full command of his facility.
Perhaps the most important information Blackwell revealed were the names and ranks of other eyewitnesses in the tower.
Oh, mercy. There was about 3 generals, colonels carrying coffee, the base commander, Colonel Hicks, and the operations officer. It was jammed. When they said he was down, everybody abruptly left. Because the red tape gets awful. They didn't want to write all the reports. Didn't want to say they'd seen a saucer. Didn't want to say they hadn't seen a saucer. He was definitely chasing.
Okay, let me just stop that right there. Yeah, this is a long video. I don't want to play the whole thing. But again, it's obvious, based on all of these eyewitness testimony that people or that individuals in our military at the highest levels of our military are definitely aware of these things because they're never surprised when they are reported. And a lot of times, it seems as if they're expecting to see these things or to encounter these things. So they know what's going on. So yes, we got to stop believing all these people or stop giving a pass to all of these people that lie to us. Like even in that last video that I played, where the reporter tried to say that, some strange lights in the sky were flares when it's obviously not flares. And what I forgot to mention is how those other people in the room didn't call him on it. They basically let him get away with just absolute nonsense. And I think the people within the UFO community have to stop allowing supposed people in positions of authority to bullshit us. We need to start calling them out. But anyways, a link to this will be in the description. Let's see. Yeah, this video here, it's just about all of the evidence that indicates there were other advanced civilizations here on this planet, and there must have been some type of cataclysm that wiped out most of the evidence, but some of the evidence is still here. Anyways, let me just play this part here that talks about some mountain peaks.
Came to be known as Mesopotamia. The twin peaks of the mountain called Arata Ararat were used as landing guide points for the Anunnaki spacecrafts. Nippur. Later Nippur and other gold refining facilities were established to create the layout of the first spaceport. 415,000 to 100,000 BC, a complex of 8 cities is established and completed in the Eden. By the year 400,000, the city of Nippur Nibruki has been established as a mission control center.
Again, I want to point this, I've said this before in my other videos. These cities like this are some of the first or the oldest structures that we know of. And now look at this. This is not something that like a first year architectural student would design and build. These things are built by people or by individuals with highly advanced skills and knowledge. Again, that this is obvious. So now, we have all these quackademics that want to try and convince us that this was all built by primitive people. And that's complete bullshit. Now, they were definitely, right? There was prehistoric man or Paleolithic man must have existed alongside of these people, maybe in the outskirts. But the people that built these structures knew what they were doing. And I've said this many times, there's no evidence that there was a progression to this state. Whoever built this just built it from scratch. They knew what they were doing. They didn't have to learn how to build these structures, which is why I believe that it must have come from another planet, because it definitely, this style didn't organically develop on this earth, because there's no evidence that it developed on this earth. These things were just built as is, as you see them. Their entire culture was intact. This is not something that developed over a span of time. But anyways, there's other buildings that they show. The structures like this, Puma Punka, and these these flat surfaces. To me it seems like these are landing surfaces for alien craft. And I think somewhere else too they talk about Baalbek. Oh yeah, look at this thing. That some ancient culture built. Again, we're supposed to believe that some primitive people built something that has such geometric shapes, all these different geometric shapes in them. No, the people that built this knew what they were doing. Our entire history, our past, it's all we've been lied to. So many people like Jordan Maxwell has said it. Lou Elizondo has said it. Everything we've been taught is either wrong or a complete lie. Anyways, a link to this will be in the description. Yeah, now last, here's this article here that scientists reveal the Great Pyramid of Giza can focus electromagnetic energy. According to a study published in the Journal of Applied Physics by the Russian and German scientists, the Great Pyramid of Giza can generate massive amounts of electromagnetic energy in particular chambers of its construction. There are numerous doubts about the location of Khufu's Great Pyramid. According to one belief, this pyramid was built precisely in the center of an energy hotspot. Yeah, and this idea that that they attribute this thing to Khufu, that's all based on one inscription. That would be like me spray painting my name on the Empire State Building, and then 2,000 years into the future, people come along and say, "Oh, that's attributed to this guy here because he spray painted his name on it." That's absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, look at these images. This is the video below is incredibly interesting and well worth your time to watch. Yeah, I'm not too sure exactly what's going on, but I can look at these images and see that there's some type of orderly phenomenon happening here. That, whatever's going on, I don't think it happened by chance. I think whoever built these pyramids meant for this to happen. But anyways, there's a video here about it also. But, I don't want to play it. This video is getting too long. Anyways, link to this will be in the description. You want to check it out, please go to the link. That is going to be it for this video. If you like things like this, please give this video a thumbs up. Please share this video. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'll have more things like this. Take care.